Codes are basically an exercise in human innovation, right? They're literally just these farms and exchanges that are malicious trying to outrun auditors or security companies or their community or ultimately us at this point. And so it's very easy now for us to spot a migrator. It's very uncommon that we see just a straight up migrator code anymore. Sometimes they'll be hidden in a proxy contract or something that has like a little bit of a layer of subtlety to it. But recently, our most sophisticated rug code was Stable Magnet. Uh, Stablematic, it was a Doppel fork, so it was a fairly complex project involving several contracts, and it had been firmly audited and looked at by third-party reviewers, and the code looked clean. Honestly, the code initially looked clean to us too, but when our team started to like really poke through it, we saw that there was an unverified library after this project just basically like rugged out of the blue because everything looked fine. The token looked fine, its strategy looked fine. No one had any clue like what contract could possibly have just rugged, and it's still like $22 million or something like that.
Mm.
And eventually when we started like poking through it, as did a couple people over on the gems team, it was found that there was an unverified library contract of all things, which could drain LP and transfer tokens out of the wallet with a simple approval to this website, which is crazy because if you know anything about how smart contracts are set up, a library contract is usually the most boring, benign, basic contract out there. It's the thing that basically tells you how to do math or how to just like set up the functions that you're even going to use in a contract. It's like in a dictionary, it's like just looking at a bunch of definitions that you're going to use to write a book with.
Yeah.
So basically the fact that there was this unverified library that went all the way back to Doppel as the parent, this very clever team figured out that they could just stick some rug code in this library and nobody would ever notice because nobody really noticed that this library existed, let
Yeah.
alone that it was unverified.
Yeah.
So once it was found, we literally started contacting other teams like Doppel and a couple other similar fork projects that were going to also be using this unverified library. And we told them that, hey guys, we found this crazy rug and that stable magnet shenanigans that went down. And you guys really need to verify your library as well, just so the community feels at ease that nothing crazy is going on in there.